G'day guys. Here we go again, eh? We've moved camp, set up at my auntie and uncle's place. But just thought I'd bring you over and show you what's going on over here. These kids love this dam that my Uncle Jack made. They've been finding all sorts of things in here. Which are tadpoles, they're probably toads, but they love them. And I found something that looked to be maybe fish eggs or tadpole eggs yesterday. I've taken them back to the bus and put them in a jar. And what are you fishing for today?
I'm trying to find fishes and tadpoles and frogs. Because yesterday...
And you going for a dive in the water, Lil?
No. Because yesterday I found a green frog jumping on the logs.
Did you?
It went into the gaps of the logs.
Make sure you don't fall in there.
No.
Uncle Jack put a lot of work into making this, and he's going to be very angry if you ruin it. Pretty cool, hey?
We never saw lily pads before.
Haven't you?
No.
We've got a lily pad that lives with us.
No, that's lily. But we never saw a real lily pad. Like these. So now I don't move.
You should try and catch some of those live tadpoles and get them home and put it into the jar.
But we always... Yes, I found the white one. Here, I'll show you where we found the eggs.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually found them. No, I found the second one, and then you put... It's actually every time I have the bottle in my hand, he runs away from me. Mine.
Runs through the mud.
From the top into the mud, and then he nearly face planted in it, and he nearly sinks all the way down. See, he just wants to work for me.
Well done, Jesse. Oh, it's so good to see the kids out here making their own fun rather than sitting in front of a bloody TV screen.
Yeah, watch out.
Takes me back to when I was a young buck.
Don't find tadpoles. Hello.
What do you say? What do you want to say to your YouTube followers, Jasmine?
Like, subscribe.
That was like and subscribe.
Like a fish.
Uncle Jack's place. Right there is the river, the Burnett River. Quite a nice little walk down to the river. Uncle Jack's cut in, just wide enough for his tractor to go down. Alright, I got to go back over here and finish what I was doing.
This over here.
What do you want to say to your YouTubers?
Comment down below and subscribe for
Good
Wonder
job.
and Try.
Righto, I just showed them how it's done. Caught a heap of them. They've been over here for bloody hours and days trying to catch some. Look what we got here.
This is so weird.
What are they, killer?
This is so really weird.
It's like a slime. These ones have only just hatched. Be gentle with them. Now they'll all start swimming soon.
They're swimming already. Can we take that bit up? That one's?
No, that's cool because then they're you'll see the full transformation. They'll go from eggs. See, some of those haven't even grown a tail yet that Jasmine's got. We're going to have to let them go when they get big because they're going to grow big and they might be toads, but it'll be really cool for you to watch how they grow, because they grow little legs first. First they have their tail, and then they drop their tail, and they grow their back legs, and then they grow their front legs, and then they become a toad. Yeah, a toad. Or a frog. It'll be interesting. Yeah, cool. Just look at them.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That one's the biggest.
They're definitely bloody toads. They're big fat bastards.
Tapples inside the jar. In here, tapples love to swim in the ocean.
No, they swim in the dams. Or they don't survive in the ocean. Careful. They bite. No, they don't.
Wow.
Alright, we'll take them inside.
Yeah, I'll show my mum.
Okay.
Look
here. Look here. Look, can you see them? You're not even interested. See them? Oh. Oh.
It's
pretty cool.
fighting. What?
Morning, guys. Out on a bike ride, trying to de-stress, both feeling the parental pressures. Josh can't get hold of his boys, thanks to the lovely ex-wife, and I've got a lovely hearing to face today
Child matters.
regarding actually property matters, but my ex-husband has turned that into children's matters.
Mind you, he doesn't bloody. He's seen the kids twice, and I've been around.
So
He doesn't give 2 fucks about the kids.
got a lot of stress going on right now, so this is just to show you guys that despite being on the road, everything else doesn't leave you behind, and it takes a situation like this where you make a outward thinking move and a risk where all the haters come out. Try and put a stop to what you're doing.
Not allowed to have fun. But guess what? Not fuck what anybody thinks, mate.
So trying to get some fresh air before the hearing, because it's going to be a big day for me. So
yeah, feeling pretty buddy. Upset about the old boys situation. It's just going to be an ongoing thing. Very, very hard to leave the babies behind. And then my boys, you know, who's going to carry my name? I should be there. But he turn them into the men that I want them to be. Anyway.
So that's the joys of having a blended family, guys. We've got same page thinking here, and we've got 2 ex-partners who have literally turned our lives upside down, and they'll continue to do that until we back down to their game. So it's pretty disgusting that children have been used and are used in this process.
Dad, come here. Come on.
So we're just trying to get through it. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're just got to have a crack.
You know what? We're getting through it. It's not hard. We're on holidays, baby. Like, you know, we're having a tough time. We've got all of this external pressure. But at the end of the day, we're having a bloody good time. All of this hard work is finally paying off. We're able to not work, travel the country. I just got to think about the bright side.
So Jaden and Jackson, we miss you. We wish you could be here, and hopefully at some point you'll see this. And you know, we're trying, we're not giving up, guys. You! This is where we are. No through road. Auntie and uncles.
tonight, wait tonight. Won't you talk to me? I wanna heal your sorrow. Won't you talk to me? We'll make a new tomorrow. Won't you talk to me?
Here's Trudy Troopy. Not entirely sure I can understand the mindset of the people here in Bondi, to be perfectly honest. Josh and I put a lot of work into this Troopy in a week. We got everything prepped and ready to go, took it down to the mechanic, told them that we've got a brake issue, replaced brake pads, shoes, adjusted the handbrake, etc. They just need a bit of bleeding. So we waited for our roadworthy to come, only to be notified at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon that it's too big of a job for them to bleed brakes. So she's all good to go now. We've got someone coming out to us now. Josh has bled the brakes now. We just ran out of time. Adjusted everything, but bloody hell, you're a mechanic, you've got a hoist, you've got the tools, you got the knowledge, you got the skill, but it's too big of a job. Oh well, I guess that's life on the road, eh?
That's just people in general, babe. Get out of bloody anything. I don't think many people could do what we've done, that's for sure.
And have a baby.
Yeah, and disabled child.
What do you reckon? Oh, he's gonna sink. So for those of you that don't know, we've had a pretty bloody rough year, probably more than.
Yeah, well, I reckon anybody in their right mind would have bloody cut their head off and going through the bullshit that we had.
So we've had Josh through family court with his boys trying to be able to see them. That's been a big stress, because basically he hasn't had or been able to make contact with them.
Yeah, so literally went through all of that for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, so if they could be here, they would be, but they're not allowed to be because of one person.
No, if they had the choice, they'd be here. But I want to be here. My mother won't even let me bloody go and pick them up and bring them here, you know, like.
So you remember those videos we did where we were calling each other on the watches and the tablets? Well, truth of the matter is that evening they went back to their mothers, the items got confiscated and lost.
No, yeah, it's a different story every time. But,
So,
you know, that was the only thing that really made me feel okay about this whole thing, was knowing that by giving them those things, I'd be able to contact them whenever. And and I didn't even think that she'd take it from them. But I do hear from them, I do talk to them,
Sometimes.
but I try and call them all the time, every day, and she just doesn't answer. So I speak to them whenever she allows them to call me,
And no more.
which is, there was a month bloody break just gone, and then they called me a couple of times after that, but I can't contact them again, so it might be another bloody month now before I speak to them again.
And that's pretty appalling parenting, in my opinion.
Go from that, I was having them bloody every couple of days when we first split, and I got with Jacqui, and I seen them, and I went for about 3 months where I didn't bloody see them, because obviously I'm not allowed to
Be
happy and have a new partner. And then went through the court crap and ended up with them fortnightly weekends. And I'd speak to them once a week. Now because I've went and done this, it's back to the same old tricks again.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting the way that women or mothers can paint the father.
Oh, it's hard. It's so bloody hard.
And they can get away with it easily. And in my situation, we've got children from a different marriage. I've got 3 children from a previous marriage. I've got my eldest daughter has a disability. She has a rare genetic disability as well as autism. So we've got lots of different complications going on. And I've had care of these children on my own as a single parent for years. And I've been supported by my family who are in South Australia, and their father has come in and out whenever he has felt like it.
So the deal was, their father had a disabled sister, right? And as soon as Jasmine was born with a disability, he couldn't handle it.
He couldn't. So he backed off.
And he didn't have anything to do with any of the children from that point.
He couldn't cope. He could not cope, to put it as simply as that. And I became the target for him and been exposed to all sorts of abuse from him. And in turn, so have the children. So it was a good thing for us to leave, and we left and we moved to Queensland. Mind you, he drove the what's it called? Packing truck. What do you call it? Shipping container. Removal truck up here and helped me get settled into the new home. So I'm not a parent that has withheld contact to their father. I've encouraged it and I've supported it with...
He was all good, same sort of deal. When I come along, he wasn't happy at all, because in his mind...
I was owned.
That Jacqui was still his buddy, his wife when I come along. He still thought that they were a happily married couple, even though she lived in 2 states away. But he's seen them once every couple of months. That's a bloody really good marriage there, buddy.
Yeah, no, it was when it suited him. And the children have struggled with that at times, and I've definitely best tried to support that as much as I can. However, this year's been a total whirlwind, and due to COVID, we did get evicted. We got kicked out on our asses, and if we didn't have
on a current affair and shit.
It has. So I'll probably put that link in to show you. Like, this is not us pulling anyone's leg. This has occurred
for something very, very minor. Like, I'm sure that other people would have missed a lot more bloody rent than what we did.
Oh, well, Josh lost his job overnight, as probably most families can appreciate that they're in the same position. And we made contact with our landlord and our real estate, and they basically ignored us the whole time until it got to the point where we had no more money and we had to either choose food and feed our children or to pay rent. And when we had a landlord who wasn't even interested in responding to emails or checking in with us, we had to support our family. So we fell 4 weeks or 28 days behind in rent, which wasn't even the amount of our bond. And the owner put in for a clause to say that she needed to move back into the property as she was under financial hardship. However, she never moved back in. The property is in a decrepit state, not because of us, because of the way that she had dodged up repairs and maintenance, or lack of, for the property. So we brought that to the attention of council and said, look, this house is not safe to be living in, and she's actually been ordered to fix the property up.
We were happy to stay there, and bloody well, look, I even offered to fix the place, but it we didn't get kicked out because we brought this to the council's attention. We bloody brought this to the council's attention when we got bloody served with an eviction notice after going through court and crap, you know, like we thought, we'll stuff you. Yeah, well, we had contact from the owner herself saying she just was about to purchase a business, so none of the story lined up. So they'd actually accessed and manipulated the rental system so that we could get out. So, you know, we've got all the evidence there to show that we've done the right thing in our situation, and we weren't covered by any moratorium. Nobody was concerned, no disability minister, no education minister, no local supporting government agency, nothing. So people can say you can us with stupendous money that we owe them and all of this sort of
you
crap.
can access Centrelink. Well, actually, we can't. I receive a carer's payment. That is all. I receive family tax. That is all. We do not live an exorbitant life.
I didn't take the bloody handout, you know.
You couldn't access it.
I couldn't access it. I'm too bloody proud, you know. I don't want to be bloody.
Or as a sole trader, how many loopholes have you had to jump through to prove your status? And then that has to be supported by all your tax and accountants and everything else. So that has not been a priority whatsoever. But back to, you know, this today and what that's about is my ex-husband is now saying that I've put these children in psychological harm, and they're in a risk to be in my care.
Oh, yeah.
So,
and he's, you know, we're living a nomadic lifestyle, and it's not good for the you know, the mindset of the children, because they should go to school and go to daycare and just spend their whole lives away from their family. That's better.
So his earning capacity, the day Jasmine was born, basically I had to sacrifice my career, and I had a career. I was a primary earner of the household, and overnight that changed because I had to care for my very, very sick child. So I've received a carer's payment, mind you, not until Jasmine was 4, and I've really, you know, I've survived off of that for a number of years now. But he is saying that my spending is exorbitant, and that I am abusive and neglectful, and I am psychologically harming these children. So I'm pretty disgusted.
It's all a load of bloody hogwash. This woman, I fell in love with her because she's the most bloody caring, giving person. She does nothing for herself. She puts bloody, you know, she'll take the shirt off her back and give it to somebody, you know. I would have never remarried unless I found bloody the person that was sitting right beside me now, you know. I bloody hated women, and there is good ones out there, and I'm very lucky to have found this bloody girl. She's quite amazing, this woman, and to have this sort of crap put on us, it's just, it's putrid. It's so fucked up, so fucked up. All it comes down to is jealousy. That's all it is.
And control.
It's stupid. It's absolute bloody rot. But you know, we're pretty bloody tough. We've gone through battle after battle after battle after battle.
Without break, mind you.
Well, yeah, that's right. You know. And you know, just one of the bloody one of the fights that we've faced this year would be enough to break somebody, but we've had one after another. You know, it's been a tough year for everybody. I understand that.
So we're trying to do the right thing. We're trying to support these kids, and mind you, the kids are great. The kids are enrolled in Catherine's School of the Air, which is not a free thing to do if you're not a resident of the Northern Territory.
$1,500 per child.
But that's being used against me now too. I've always supported the children's health and medical needs, and absolutely it's been my priority. I remain in contact with all the hospitals and GPs and everything now. So
Big old mate has been to one appointment, one bloody appointment, and that was a weekly thing. This woman would go to these, very frequent appointments with Jasmine, with 3 children, in a bloody pram, by herself all the time. Marty went to one appointment and fell asleep.
yeah, it's been tough. But he's absolutely milking this situation, and obviously, it has been tough for us. But for someone that's sitting on $150,000 a year, and compare that to the person that has cared for his children the entire time, surviving off a pension, and to have that thrown back in your face.
Just goes to show that money ain't everything. I'm sorry, but I hate money. Money is the root to all evil. It ruins people.
Yeah, everything that we've got for very inexpensive. We've reused secondhand items. We've used everything that we already have. We've sold what we have had to either downgrade or to go, okay, we might be able to turn this into what we need to do that. We're talking about a guy that drives a brand new 2-seater vehicle with these children.
Oh, we should just let him have the kids, I reckon. Let him have them for a buddy. As long as he wants them, I reckon he'll beg us to take them back.
It's appalling. It's really appalling.
It'll be too hard for him.
I'm just pretty fragile right now because the potential for me is being forced to relocate back where he lives.
Oh, fuck that ain't happening.
Which is COVID central.
And it's fucking a long way away from my boys.
Because he's playing this out like we are not supporting these children. He says that I withhold contact from them. He can't be bothered to make a phone call on their birthday, let alone any other time. If you're a mum, you can completely understand. You have your phone on, you might miss a call because you're attending to kids, but you always ring back. Whereas he's saying that I don't allow calls. So there's a lot of emotions today.
Yeah, she's a big old day, but we're pretty bloody professional with this sort of shit. Every day is the same sort of deal. And
I had his lawyer ring me last night on a private number, to which I answered my phone. So, Marty, what the hell's your excuse?
I'm not bothered. I know that it's a bloody very stressful time for Miss Jacqueline, but we've been through this, 12 months ago. We've got practice. Know exactly how it all works. But anyway.
Doing this, guys. Try and have a unit because this is tough.
Hopefully things, turn out a little bit easier than what it has been. It won't be too bloody hard to make things a bit easier because holy shit, it's been hard. And I think it's going to be pretty interesting viewing, being that we're not living this lavish lifestyle and going to all of the tourism places and driving around in the newest bloody vehicles and the bloody motorhome that was bought. We're showing you that it can be done whilst doing it tough and without much money.
That's right. We don't live lavishly. We don't eat expensively. We budget everything. I guess we have to. We always have though. So not much has changed there. We lived in a house that we budgeted. Now we live in a motorhome that we continue to budget. So that really hasn't changed for us. The only thing.
A little secret here. It's much cheaper to live on the road than what it is to live in a bloody house. That's for sure.
But in saying that, you've always got to be prepared, because there's always going to be something to do, something to fund, something to fix.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's mentally harder. But, you know,
The reward's there because it's your memories, your life, your choice.
there's more than one way to bloody live your life, that's for sure. And everybody seems to be brainwashed and thinking that you must have the biggest, best house and you must have the most flash car or you're unsuccessful. And guess what? I measure success in bloody freedom, not in how much money you've got. Because what is money?
So we'll keep you updated. You know, there might become a point where I'm not allowed to be part of this blog anymore. That's bloody control.
Yeah, that's sort of one of the things that we've thought about is, you know, maybe we're doing the wrong thing here. Maybe we shouldn't be doing this because we've got these crazy ex-partners that are now able to, you know, bloody follow us and see what we're doing, which is something we don't really want. At the same time, this is creating the memories for our,
All of the kids.
yeah, for our family. And, you know, to me, this is most important for my boys to see.
But not only that, the extended family too, because nobody's been able to, unless you live next door to your family, no one's been allowed to have time with anybody this year. And God knows how much that's going to
How long can it go on
continue.
for, yeah.
So this is a way that our families can get involved in what we're doing, because we haven't done it with anybody else's help or another pair of hands. We've literally juggled the 6 children,
Yeah.
along with Luna's health needs as well. You know, so this is a way to go, yeah, no, they got through that, or far out, they're having a bit of a rough time right now. Maybe we should give them a call.
It'll be it'll be good to look back on these times, that's for sure.
Yeah. Resilience, guys. Instill it into your kids early, because it's the only thing you can leave them with.
The way the world's going nowadays, everyone's going to be weak as piss. Remove all of this stuff that's doing it for you. You need to teach them resilience.
So we appreciate you guys sticking along with us. Now that we've finished our build, we've moved on to the troopy, and that's pretty much done. But if you want to see how real things are, we're not cutting and editing all the bad bits out. This is it. What we face, we're going to show you guys and show that you can get through it. Or it might take you a little while longer, but the light's at the end of the tunnel. Don't give up. Don't think you need to have a brand new 200 series or a brand new bus or motorhome off the, you know, show floor.
That's all the brainwashing.
We're doing it, and we're loving it. And
You've just
not
got
only
to
that,
think outside
we've
the box.
done this. We've done this.
You've got to bloody, you know, not follow the bloody pack. Don't be a sheep like everybody else. You know, be a bloody leader. You just got to back yourself. Be your own best friend. Gives a fuck about what anybody else thinks.
So like, comment, subscribe to keep up to date with where we're at. If you know any of our crazy exes, just give them a bit of a punch in the face. Yeah, appreciate you guys following.
Phew.